that and you tossed it in the trash. You tossed it in the trash, yes you did. To give me all your love is all I ever ask. 'Cause what you don't understand is I'd catch a grenade for you. Throw my hand on a blade for you. I'd jump in front of a train for you. You know I'd do anything for you. Oh, I would go through all this pain. Take the bullets straight through my brain. Yes, I would die for you, baby. But you won't do the same.
Welcome to Drive Time with Alec. As you can tell, I have been taking singing lessons and getting a little better every day. That was me live. I pulled track of Bruno Mars, or whatever his name is, instrumental version off iTunes. And, you just practice every day. You just practice every day. I did get a referral for a voice lesson lady, and I will be calling her because that's going to be awesome. I will take singing lessons. It's about time. You're only getting older, right? Anyway, you know what I wanted to talk about today, besides my singing in the beginning for you? I had a really cool breakfast this morning, and that's why this is a little late of a drive time, because as you can tell, it is not the morning. And I had to re-grab the wheel there. My alignment, not the best. And if you let go for a little bit of time, you just start cruising in the wrong direction. But back to topic, I had a nice little breakfast this morning about an organization called Hope International. So I'm going to try to touch something here, by the way, just in case it does something. It lightened up. It lightened up on my screen. Probably did nothing for you. But Hope International is a microfinance, a faith-based, Christian-based microfinance organization that is doing some pretty cool things. They issued their 1 millionth loan. It's awesome. If you're not familiar with microfinance, it's a pretty fascinating field. It talks about empowering people through poverty, empowering them through it versus giving people handouts. And it was a very interesting presentation this morning, and a chance for us to give some money and to kind of hear about the organization more, and it was a really cool little breakfast. So, if you're interested in microfinance, I would encourage you to check out Hope International. But what I thought was the most fascinating thing about it, besides an organization doing wonderful things in the community and the world, was the opportunity to be validated in the belief that human beings are incredible creatures capable of change. That is one of the most difficult concepts to grasp and understand and believe in, because we are told all the time that we can never change. And then we have experiences all the time with human beings that don't change, that continue to make choices that drive their lives into the same path they've been headed before, and it usually ends in a victimhood, sadness of just kind of this place of regret and disenfranchisement and dissatisfaction, So, it was great to hear stories about people that were born into countries with such turmoil and such oppression and such just pure difficulty that anyone watching this on YouTube, it's a joke, right? The fact that you even have access to YouTube and that you're watching this is a joke. Our lives become so blessed, and we become so blind to the realities of our existence that, unless we're consistently putting ourselves in places to serve others that aren't in these places, we just stay blind to it, we get numb to it, and all of a sudden we're like, oh, my life's so hard. No. But these people are born and raised in these countries and in these places that have no access to capital, no access to belief systems that can foster a ideology of success. They're just downtrodden from birth. And the only thing that separates them from you and me is where we were born. So, but to watch these people take a loan of $50, yeah, that's the size, $50 loan, and go out and start to buy rice and beans, and resell rice and beans, and make a profit, and take that profit, and keep repaying their loan. And they take the profit from the rice and beans, and they go out and they start selling water in a plastic bag, clean water in a plastic bag, because there's no access to clean water there. While we're drinking our Evians thinking we're sweet, they're drinking clean water out of a plastic bag. So now they're reselling rice and beans in clean water. And now they're making more money. And now by the way, you know what most of these people do with their money? They give it away. They give it back. They give away most of their stuff for free. They make very little profit, but the profit they do make, they reinvest in their business. And all of a sudden, the person that sold rice and beans and sold water out of a plastic bag is now running a hair salon, hiring 15 people in the Congo. Yeah, your life's tough, right? But remember, that person that got that first $50, that person was told their whole life they're worthless. That person was told they have no dignity, they have no self-respect, they have no chance, is what they're told. But you know what? Someone comes in and tells them different, and believes in them, and gives them $50. And a community is born and reborn and grows and expands and changes more lives, and the money keeps going and going. This isn't about giving free stuff to people. This isn't about giving my money and just to give away money. That doesn't do nothing. This is about telling people they're more than what the world is telling them they are, and watching them understand that, and watching them understand that there's people that care about them. Maybe there's even a creator that cares about them, and letting them transform their lives. Because that's the only person that can do it, right? You can't transform their life. I was wrapping down eloquently. I was rudely interrupted with a call, so I apologize for that. Now I'm going to have to blend these two little videos together and hope to God that YouTube doesn't explode in my face, because that's what happens. Let's end with something poetically grandiose, shall we? I think so. The reality is that you have inside of you 1,000 burning suns. Yep. That are ready to just do more than you're ever imagined capable of. And to see validation in that from people in the poorest countries of the world take hold of their natural, God-given, pick the word, but their souls, their power of their minds and abilities, and just to become. So cool. So let's take note. Let's take a lesson from people who have less than we, and learn that we have the same thing available to us. See you tomorrow.